interwebs. It's been a while. So I thought I would update you guys with what's going on. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I got pretty busy over the Christmas break with like all my makeup and all that sort of thing. Much to my dismay, I'm no longer doing metabolic precision. I can't quite afford it. So my program's actually not completely changing. So I'm kind of combining metabolic precision with my old school, what I know bodybuilding wise. For those who don't know, I'm going to the Arnold Classic Expo in Melbourne in around the middle of March. Got my tickets here. Excited. So that's around 6 or 7 weeks away. So the goal between here and then is to shed some body fat, hopefully, and I just want to look better. I'm going to a bodybuilding expo. I'm going to see a lot of the idols that I love, so I want to look better. I want to feel better about myself. So that means shedding a bit of weight. So what I'm doing is I have cut a meal out. My old coach is probably going to watch this video and just shake her head. So yeah, I'm going a little bit lower carb, and I've also introduced a little bit of cardio. So I'm doing 1 list walk a week and 1 HIIT session a week, which I may or may not increase as we get closer. And my training has changed back to what I would call bodybuilding style. I am trying to get the pump on. So specifically I'm training glutes, which it was only really legs in metabolic precision. And I'm going ham on the shoulders because they are my absolute favourite. So I might do a little bit of a check-in with you guys now.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is bad.
Yeah, today I'm training glutes. I've discovered a guy called Jeff Nippard. He's a pro bodybuilder. I believe he lives in Canada. His videos are top notch. So he actually gives the rundown on how the muscles work and why he trains it that way. So I'll actually link his glute video down below that I'm going to be using a little bit of today. And I'm hoping I'll be able to show you a bit of my workout at my gym at the moment, which is Anytime Fitness. I don't have anyone to film today. My boyfriend doesn't train on Mondays, so I'm hoping people don't freak out about the tripod and the camera being there. So I'll try and show you as much as I can. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on the road to Arnolds as a spectator. Not a competitor yet. Maybe one day. Okay, like Jeff says, we start with a pre-activation. So I started with banded glute warm-ups. This band is quite long, so I doubled it over, and I kind of just pumped it. So I just did little pulses, and I did stick my toes out for all the exercises. Next up was barbell squats. I did work my way up to my max weight. I couldn't do quite as many reps as I normally do with my toes out because it targets a different muscle. But yeah, still toes out. I do use a belt for anything over 60 kilos just to protect my lower back because I have actually twinged it in the past. Clearly this camera angle isn't quite the greatest. I think I need someone to film squats so it's not so close, sorry. These are new from Jeff. So these are single leg hip thrusts with a plate. So quite often I had to use a bar and had to go too heavy and I didn't get the activation. These are absolutely killer. If you don't have the activation, try these with a plate and single leg. Oh my gosh. I was walking like a giraffe for 2 days. So lifting face, allergies. Walking lunges is up next. So I did a set without any weight and then I just worked my way up to 2s and 3s. Always leading with the front foot and squeezing at the top. And Good morning. So these are pretty familiar for any glute trainers. You squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement and you keep your back flat. I also alternate my foot position, so I go wider and do another 10 to 12, and then I also go narrow, which I didn't show. It just targets the glutes and the hamstrings slightly differently. And next up, hamstring curl, so always slow and controlled. You can see in my feet I do a normal lift up and then I point my toes on the downward movement. I just find it activates it better. I feel more muscle activation, so that's why I do it that way. Again, working my way up in weight.
Yeah.
So my coach set me up with these because I'm a short girl. I've got to put little boosters under my feet. Short chick problems. So I'll pop on. And make sure the plates don't slip. You've got to be on your heels. Turn your toes out. I actually have no idea what these are called. I'll look it up. Fair way out. So you extend. Pull back. Hamstrings. Or what you can also do is it's like a 2-1. So you come down, not too far. It's not a lower back exercise, it's a glute. Squeeze with the glutes. And then come up with the hamstrings. Like a double. So you just squeeze with the glutes, come up. So you're always thinking about the glute as you train. Once you get stronger, you can use without the stick. I just used the stick because I was fearful of falling at stuff. I know it looks weird, but they work. So these are just what I call a glute finisher. I don't actually know the name. My old coach Nick set me up with them, so I just call them the Nick Glute Special. Yeah, as explained. So that was my glute day. Generally I train a bit of glutes, hammies and quads like all together, but I might start training glutes more specifically. And I'm by no means a glute expert. I'm not a bikini girl, I'm a figure girl, which bikini girls obviously train the heck out of their glutes, but I generally have what I call a lazy ass. It doesn't want to activate, so my hamstrings and my quads overtake all the time, so I really have to try hard. I've discovered that the bikini girl style workouts that they generally don't really activate enough for me. I have to do like all the weird kind of exercises to get it to fire, and mind muscle is obviously so important. So generally I will slow down the movements, probably a bit slower than what I showed, just to get that squeeze going. So yeah, if you liked this and want to see more workouts, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, whichever corner, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.